Ladies and gentlemen, put your dancing boots on. It's time for Billy Bowles' Swinging Country on KSSL, a truly authentic country music radio program, bringing you the official music of Texas Western Swing and the very best in real traditional country music, Western and country gospel by today's independent artists, with lots of fiddles and steel because, dang, we love the twang. And of course, now and then a good touch of the classics. Billy Bowles, winner of the coveted Academy of Western Artists Will Rogers Award for Disc Jockey of the Year 2012, inducted into the prestigious Cowtown Society of Western Music Heroes Hall of Fame, and Disc Jockey of the Year 2013, inducted into the Elite Northwest Western Swing Music Society Hall of Fame in 2014, inducted into the Texas Western Swing Hall of Fame 2015. And now, here's Billy Bowles, coming to you from 107.3, 94.1, and streaming around the world at KSSLFM.com.
Standing on the stage one night, singing those country songs, I looked out in the crowd, some folks were singing along. An old man walked up to the stage at the end of the show. He smiled and said, "There's one thing I want you to know. That's the kind of music folks still love to hear. It stood the hands of time all these years. So keep tradition alive and always sing that good old country music and Western swing."
Fiddles, baby.
Thank you, sir. Folks like you make it all worth the while. When we look into the crowd and see those smiles, that's when it's an honor to stand up here and sing those songs of country music and Western swing. Yeah, those legendary songs of yesterday, those songs of George Jones, Loretta, Conway. There's Johnny, Hank, and Merle, Bob Wills and Patsy Cline. And the old man said to me, "Yeah, that's my kind."
I love that swing.
Yes, sirree, those songs you can understand, those songs with steel guitar or fiddle in the band. Memories come alive every time you sing that good old country music and Western swing. That's the kind of music folks still love to hear. It stood the hands of time all these years. So keep tradition alive and always sing that good old country music and Western swing. You can bet as long as I'm alive, I'll always sing.
Yes, go on.
That good old country music and Western swing.
Oh. Well, howdy do, friends, and welcome to Swingin' Country. That was good old country music and Western swing. David Cline. You'd almost think that song was written about this show, but it wasn't. In fact, it was recorded before there ever was a radio show called Swingin' Country. But a great job, David Cline. I want to thank everybody for all the comments and compliments and everything on the Leon Rausch tribute last week. A lot of great guests, a lot of good information. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. If you missed it, podcasts are everywhere. We're going to start out today with some of your Eye to Eye Records artists. We're going to hear from Chuck Cusimano, Cathy Whitten, Moe Bandy, Two Country, Fore, Nashville. Let's have a little fun with some great music. These stories, or actually I should say these songs, kind of develop a story if you follow along and pay attention.
Someone I'd like to get to know. Let's start by saying hello. Are you feeling lonesome? Would you like to take it slow? Let's start by saying hello. We might love each other for the rest of our lives. Maybe our great-grandchildren will know that our great love story was built one word at a time. Let's start by saying hello. Conversations that last several hours. There's so much that I want to know. In this situation, the time we share is ours. Let's start by saying hello. We might love each other for the rest of our lives. Maybe our great-grandchildren will know that our great love story was built one word at a time. Let's start by saying hello.
Hello, folks. This is Chuck Cusimano. Thank you, folks, for listening to one of my songs on Billy Bowles' Swingin' Country, KSSLFM.com, streaming the world. And if you like my music, you can always go to i2irecords.com.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, you and I have been through it all. I know that I can turn to you, and you will always tell the truth. Mirror, mirror on the wall, you've seen me proud, you've seen me crawl. You seem to read between the lines. Should we trust my heart this time? Mirror, mirror on the wall, I think that we're about to fall. Mirror, mirror, tell me true. Is he the one for me and you? the fairest of them all. Mirror, mirror, tell me true that he's the one for me and you. Mirror, mirror, yes, it's true. He's the one for me and you.
This is Moe Bandy, and you're listening to Billy Bowles Swingin' Country right here on KSSL. Stay where you are. Billy's about to play one of mine. Keep swingin' country.
The first time I met her, she walked right up to me, said, "You're who I wanted to find." There was a man she had seen in her dreams, and it was me. She said, "I can't believe it, 'cause I've never been here, and I pass this place so many times." It was her night to find destiny, and it was me. And we danced every song that they played and talked until closing time. The closer I held her, the more I knew her destiny wasn't that far from mine. Then I saw a reflection of someone unfamiliar looking back when I looked in her eyes. The happiest man I'd ever seen, and it was me. Every song that they played and talked until closing time. The closer I held her, the more I knew her destiny wasn't that far from mine. She wasn't looking, I wasn't looking. Ain't it funny? That's when love is found. She still calls it her lucky night. Yes, someone was lucky, she's right. And it was me.
Hey folks, you're listening to Billy Bowles Swingin' Country right here on KSSL Radio.
Hey, and here comes one from us.
To Country for Nashville.
Soft whispers in the night, shadows in the moonlight, the way your hair falls down, the way your breathing sounds, keeps me believing in rhymes without reason.
The way you call me on the phone, saying you're on your way home. The way I meet you at the door,
describe the times, the best times in our life. The honeymoon is still on, though 20 years have gone. Rhymes that remind me I'm in love with you for life. True love is always in season. Rhymes without reason. Describe the times, the best times in our life. The honeymoon is still on, though 20 years have gone. Rhymes that remind me I'm in love with you for life. Is always in season. Rhymes without reason.
Well, that was kind of a developing love story, wouldn't you say? We started it out with Let's Start by Saying Hello, Chuck Cusimano, Mirror Mirror, Cathy Whitten, that's sassy Cathy Whitten, KSSL Zone. Moe Bandy with It Was Me. Getting down to business there, time's a-wasting. 2 Country 4 Nashville, that's Joel and LeAnne Ulmer. And Rhymes Without Reason, Chuck Cusimano and DG Overbey. Again, all that music is available at i2irecords.com. The letter I, the number 2, the letter I, i2irecords.com. Haven't heard from Greg Irvin. I hope he's recovering well. You know, he recently had triple heart bypass surgery. Last I knew, he was back in the hospital. Hadn't heard anything lately, so I'm going to take that as good news. Also available at i2i Records, you can get CDs and your downloads both, and we encourage you to do so. You can also find Dawn Anita, Gary Ash, Tim Atwood, Will Bannister, Lorraine Chavana, Bob Corley, Teresa Ferris, Steve Griggs, Joni Harms, Lisa Lane, Dennis Ledbetter, Richard Lynch, Bobby Marquez, Bob Marshall, Billy Mata, Tara Noel, Rick Norcross, Jack Phillips, Lonnie Spiker, on and on and on. Great music, real traditional country music, western music, and western swing and gospel music at i2irecords.com. Well, folks, the Coyote Country Store is where things are happening, and coming up here on the 15th, it's going to be the Bellamy Brothers. Let's hear from them right now with one I've always enjoyed, Redneck Girl.
Redneck girl likes to cruise in daddy's pickup truck. Any redneck girl plays her hard when she's down on her luck. Living for Friday afternoon. She's gonna show one old boy that a weekend moon. And I pray that someday I will find me a redneck girl. A redneck girl likes to stay out all night long. She makes sweet rock and roll while she listens to them country songs. She's waiting for
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a classic Bellamy Brothers tune right there, and one I've always loved, because I do love those redneck girls. And I got a redneck girl on the phone with me right now, and that's Miss Becky Justice, Coyote Country Store. Welcome back to Swingin' Country, Becky.
Well, thank you so much, Billy, and we do appreciate all that you guys do for us over here at Swingin' Country. We're looking forward to a great show.
Oh, man. The Bellamys, you know, it's been a while since I've seen them live. Last time I did, it was at the Ponderosa Ballroom in Abilene, Texas several years back, and what a phenomenal dance and show they put on.
Oh, I tell you, we had them back in 2017 here at the Coyote Store, and it was a phenomenal show with a great crowd. And we anticipate, after doing this another 2 years, that we're going to have an even bigger crowd for this go-around on June 15th.
I would imagine.
That's what we're hoping. It looks like it's going to shape up that way.
Good, good. So you do have seats still available, correct?
We do have limited seating available. It's filled up quickly. In fact, we are approaching standing room only, and that's going to be limited as well. So we do encourage everyone to get those tickets early now while you still can.
And what they need to do is they get two choices, right? They can go to outhousetickets.com or call you, correct?
That's right. They can call us at 806-756-4330 and get those seats reserved right here with us at the Coyote Direct.
Great. And I encourage you to do that rapidly, folks, or you'll be bringing your lawn chair and placing it wherever you find a place to place it, right?
That's it. That's it. And it's going to be an exciting show. And for the openers, we've got Vance Guthrie and Junction 84 out of Post, and the famed one-man band Bobby Luster out of Seminole, Texas. So we're looking forward to some great opening acts, too.
Well, you're bringing in a lot of great acts, and I tell you what, I'm still bragging about the Moe Bandy show here a 3 weeks ago. I mean, my goodness. First of all, it was a beautiful night. Full moon. I mean, absolutely gorgeous full moon. And I tell you what, the dance floor stayed busy. Will Bannister and the Modern Day Ramblers got them out there dancing and kept it full. And then, of course, Moe Bandy did the same. And I guarantee you he's sounding as good as ever, if not better than ever.
I've had a lot of people say that, and, for me personally, Moe was one of the greatest joys of so many artists that we've had. We love them all, of course, but Moe was so nice and welcoming, and thankful for the hospitality he received out here in West Texas, and so he was just a joy to have. And Will Bannister, I have to tell you, there were so many eyes tuned in to what he was doing up there, and he gained a lot more followers out here in Coyote Country for sure. He is so loved and did such a great show.
You betcha. He and I started together basically, and become very good friends over the years, I might add, as well.
Oh, and he's just such a good, humble personality. He is to be as talented and so followed as he is. I've told many, you won't find artists that are as humble and kind and such a genuine, just good guy, family guy all the way around. Will Bannister is I'm a big fan of Will. Really am. I'm so proud that he's a part of our 2019 Coyote year.
Yes, and he feels exactly the same. He and I have discussed it, and I know that to be a fact.
Oh, that makes me proud. That does, very much so.
And I also want to add that you got other great shows coming up. David Ball next month. It's not too early to start getting your tickets for that one either.
Yes, sir, we do. We actually have Moe's already coming on. I'd like him to come back. Yes, we do. We have David Ball on July 20th. He'll be playing here with the legendary Jody Nix, and we're very excited about that. And then we'll be having our Texas Swing Night August 17th, and then Johnny Bush and the Bandoleros will be live here September 7th with a lot of good openers coming on there. We're looking to see Tony Booth, the Darren Morris Band, and many others.
Man, oh man, it's going on, folks, at the Coyote Country Store, Gail, Texas. Look them up online. You've got a Facebook page. You can always Google Coyote Country Store, Gail, Texas, and we appreciate everything y'all are doing out there, Becky.
Well, we thank y'all so much for being a part of our Coyote family and supporting what we do. We look forward to seeing everyone out here on June 15th for the Bellamy Brothers.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Becky. I'm fixing to come out of this with another Bellamy Brothers song, If I Said You Had a Beautiful Body, and also one from David Ball, A Walk on the Wild Side of Life. Here it is, folks. Thank you, Becky.
Thank you, Billy. Blessings to you.
If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would you flow in love, come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Now we could talk all night about the weather, could tell you about my friends out on the coast. I could ask a lot of crazy questions, or ask you what I really want to know. If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would you flow in love, come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Now rain can fall so soft against a window, sun can shine so bright up in the sky, but Daddy always told me don't make small talk. He said come on out and say what's on your mind. So if I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would you flow in love, come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel. You're not gone, really gone. You'll be back, I know you will. You're just taking a walk on the wild side of life. In my house, how many heartaches, loneliness is all around. Since you left me for the life of nights out on the town, I've got memories by the dozen, but I can't throw one away. Everything's just like you left it, and that's how it's gonna stay. You're not gone, really gone. You'll be back, I know you will. You're just taking a walk on the wild side of life. took you from my arms. This old house of many heartaches holds a love enough for two. Everything's just like you left it, waiting here for you. You're not gone, really gone. You'll be back, I know you will. You're just taking a walk on the wild side of life. You're not gone, really gone. You'll be back, I know you will. You're just taking a walk on the wild side of life.
Well, thank you once again, Becky Justice, for joining us right here on Billy Bowles Swingin' Country. Hey, are you thinking about recording? Yeah, and I'm telling you this for a fact, folks. If you are considering recording, be it your very first one ever or your next one, why not do yourself a favor and check out Mud Rock Recording Studio, located at 1309 West County Road 114 in Midland, Texas. You can look them up online, mudrockstudio.com. Also, NashvilleOnTheBrazos.com. It's owned by Ken Goldsmith. And Ken set out to develop a world-class recording studio. Mission accomplished. And it is a world-class oasis in the desert recording studio, I might add, handling everything: recordings, videos, even publishing, marketing, and distribution. Give them a phone call, 432-687-6837. That's 432-687-6837. And let's hear one right now from Ken Goldsmith, a great remake of a classic Marty Robbins tune, Saddle Tramp.
If I wrote you, you asked me not to call you on the phone, but there's something I'm wanting to tell you, so I wrote it in the words of the song. I didn't God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you, and went back to the wild side of life. The glamour of the night life has lured you to the places where the wine and liquor flow, where you'd wait to be anybody's baby and forget the truest love you'll ever know. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you,
drifter, they say I'm no good, I'll never amount to a thing. Well, I may be a drifter and I may be no good, there's joy in this song that I sing. Saddle tramp, I'm as free as the breeze, and I ride where I please. Saddle tramp, at night I will rest 'neath a blanket of blue. Doubt if I ever will change. I might even dream of a lady I knew, might even whisper her name. Saddle tramp, I'm as free as the breeze, and I ride where I please. Saddle tramp. I might even wind up in Idaho and visit a cute little miss, a sweet little someone I used to know, and I might even stop long enough for a kiss. Saddle tramp, I'm as free as the breeze, and I ride where I please. Saddle tramp. Might even ride back through Phoenix someday, might even stop for a while. But Brandon, no, never, I'll not be tied down, trapped by a fair lady's smile. Saddle tramp, I'm as free as the breeze, and I ride where I please. Saddle tramp.
Saddle Tramp, I'm going to send that out to my friend Jim Stevens out in Hartford, Kentucky. Big fan of swinging country, and I know he loves Ken Goldsmith music, and he loves Marty Robbins music, so he ought to be double happy with that one, and appreciate your listening and all your support. And it's also brought to you by Mudsmith, also owned by Ken Goldsmith. Same address, as a matter of fact, 1309 West County Road 114 in Midland, Texas. Now, they have openings right now for CDL truck drivers that have their hazmat and tanker endorsements in Midland, Texas and in Snyder, Texas, both locations. You must be at least 21 or older, clean driving record, clean criminal record. They offer group health insurance, 401k savings, scheduled time off, great compensation. Again, 1309 West County Road 114, Midland, Texas. You can email your resumes to Ken Goldsmith at mudsmith.com. Or you can give them a call, 432-687-6837. Also brought to you by my friends at Hometown Tire. My hometown, Sundown, Texas, Hometown Tire, 903 South Slaughter and Sundown. In Wolford, they're located at 839 Highway 6282, next door to Mueller Steel Buildings. In Sundown, the number is 806-229-2222, offering roadside service. Also offering roadside service out of Wolford, 806-781-0301. All tire needs of any kind, anything at all that requires tires, period. And that's both locations, Sundown and Wolford. Give them a call, check them out, let them know you heard about it right here on Billy Bowles Swingin' Country. Well, we're going to be talking now about the Legends of Western Swing Festival, the 32nd annual in Wichita Falls, Texas at the Multipurpose Event Center. Check them out at thelegendsofwesternswing.com. And let's hear right now from Jake Hooker, Dave Alexander, Jeff Woolsey. Enjoy some fantastic dance music right here, friends.
It's funny and it's strange how these two eyes of mine can see so clear today, and yesterday were blind. The things you do and you've been
these same two eyes were watching, but seeing nothing wrong. Now these same two eyes that once were blind can see. They tell me that you never were in love with me. They see the future empty, lonely, cold and dark. The tears are gone, they now can see inside your heart. Call baby blue. They used to see an angel when they looked at you. They used to see our hearts in perfect harmony. And I said no one could ever take your love from me. Now these same two eyes that once were blind can see. They tell me that you never were in love with me. They see the future empty, lonely, cold and dark. The tears are gone, they now can see inside your heart.
Hey guys, this is Jay Cooker. You're listening to KSSL Swinging Country with Billy Bowles. And Billy, thank you for playing one of mine.
Howdy folks, this is Jeff Woolsey. You're listening to Billy Bowles Swinging Country. You're about to hear one of my songs, so make sure you grab your dance partner and get on the floor.
I woke up this morning to a world that's so wrong, and suddenly remembered you're gone. I tried hard to forget you, but there's no way I'll find. My heart won't listen to my mind. I cry a river of teardrops, got a heart full of pain. I never learned to give. All I knew was take. So I took the love you gave me and left you behind. My heart won't listen to my mind. So I hold on to your memory. That's all I can do, and relive each moment spent with you. And in my darkest hour, there's no measure of time. My heart won't listen to my mind. I cry a river of teardrops, got a heart full of hate. I never learned to give. All I knew was take. So I took the love you gave me and left you behind. My heart won't listen to my mind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, talk about great music there. We just heard These Two Eyes, Jay Cooker, Big Beaver, Dave Alexander and Big Texas Swing Band, and My Heart Won't Listen to My Mind, Jeff Woolsey and the Dancehall Kings. And I want to welcome back to Swingin' Country, and it's been away too long, Mr. Jeff Woolsey. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing great, Billy. How about yourself?
Oh, I tell you, I'm excited to see you coming back out in these here parts of the world.
Oh, man, we are too. We are really looking forward to it.
Hey, I don't believe you've played the Legends before, have you?
No, sir, we have not. This will be our first trip, and we are really excited.
Well, they're doing something right. It's their 32nd annual.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
Got some kind of a track record going here, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir, they sure do.
Well, I tell you, talking about a lineup on Saturday, June 22nd, got Bobby Flores and the Yellow Rose Band, you, Jeff Woolsey and the Dancehall Kings, and Jason Roberts and Bob Wills, Texas Playboys. Now, folks, you talk about an all-star lineup, and each one of you plays 2 concerts each day. Wow.
Yes, sir. Man, that's going to be fun, boy. That's a whole lot of music right there.
That's a whole lot of boot scooting.
Yes, it is.
Belly rubbing, belt buckle polishing, you name it. It's going to be a workout.
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us, Jeff, I know you stay plenty busy, and if I do want to let people know, if you have never seen Jeff Woolsey and the Dancehall Kings in action, oh my gosh, you talk about a dance band. And they don't waste no time between songs. There's none of this talk about it, discussing stuff. They are song to song to song, and I mean they will keep you dancing and happy.
Well, that's our plan anyway. We don't believe in letting any grass grow under our feet. We try to keep them on the dance floor. That's what we're there for.
Yes, sir, and you do it very well. Tell us what all's happening in the world, Jeff Woolsey and the Dancehall Kings.
Oh man, Billy, we've been very fortunate to be really busy and just playing so many great dance halls and festivals and different events all over Texas. I mean, like I said, just so fortunate. We've got so many great fans that follow us around the state, and leading up to this to the Legends weekend, I mean, we got all kind of good stuff coming up this weekend in Brenham, and just like heck, we got Father's Day that we're actually taking the weekend off.
Well, how about that? You probably deserve that now and then, don't you?
Yeah, we do need to take that off. Give our guys some time at home with the family.
Yes, indeed.
But oh yeah, we've been very, very fortunate, Billy. I just can't say enough about the people that follow us around to our dances and just continue to support us all over Texas at all these great dance halls. Man, I can't say enough about them.
Well, they're great folks. You know, the type of people that you draw are just real genuine, down-to-earth folks that need to get away, get out, have some fun, blow off some steam on the dance floor, and you know, you just can't beat that.
No, sir. I mean, just everybody, like you said, just really good people, and they're there we're all there for the same reason. We're all there for the music, and we're providing it, and they're soaking it up and dancing to it, and I mean, those are the folks that keep us going. Those are people that show up to our dances.
And they show up and they buy those big blue diamonds.
They sure do, my God.
I can imagine thousands of them will be flashing all over that multi-purpose event center in Wichita Falls, Texas.
Well, we sure hope so, man. We want to try to light that thing up with those big blue diamonds. I know we've talked about that before, man. That deal is still going crazy.
Well, it's by far one of the best, I hate to use the word gimmicks, but in a way it kind of is. I mean, I've seen many, many wonderful things in my life, but that's hands down the most genius thing I have seen yet. So my hat is still off to you, man.
I tell you, I wish I could take credit for it, but I can't. I think I may have said it before, but a good buddy of ours in Fort Worth years ago just showed up one night with a big old bucket full of these flashing blue diamond rings, just because he enjoyed us playing the song Big Blue Diamonds, and he thought that'd be cool to light up Pearl's Dance Hall, and it just took off from there, and now we can't stop it.
Well, that's great.
Well, that is a good thing to have, yeah.
You better believe it. Well, I tell you what, again, folks, check this all out at thelegendsofwesternswing.com. It's Thursday, June the 20th, Friday, June 21st, and Saturday, June 22nd. You've got 9 of the greatest bands in the country going to be there, and it's a wonderful time to be had by all. Well, I tell you what, we've been talking about it, Jeff. Coming out of this visit, I'm just going to play Big Blue Diamonds, and we're going to follow that up with another one since you're a Spotlight featured artist, and I just don't want to be alone. Jeff Woolsey. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Billy.
Big diamonds, big blue diamonds on her finger, instead of that little band of gold. Big diamonds, big blue diamonds tell a story of a love that no one man could ever hold. She wanted more than I had money to buy, so she left me they do to warm your soul. When you're lonesome in the moonlight and need some loving, big diamonds, big blue diamonds are so cold. She wanted more than I had money to buy, so she left me for a stranger, I've been told. Big diamonds, big blue diamonds, now she's traded all the love behind that little band of gold. All the love behind that little band of gold. I don't want to go anywhere with anyone but you, and I won't do anything without you. I have nothing to do. I won't try to hide the tears I've cried. I'm the only one who'll see while I wait to be in your arms where I want to be. So if I'm not in your arms, not kissing your lips, I just want to be alone. So much in love, I'm trying to keep the world from my door. I don't hate them, I just don't know them. You're all the world I need anymore. I won't try to hide the tears I've cried. I'm the only one who'll see while I wait to be in your arms where I want to be. So if I'm not in your arms, not kissing your lips, I just want to be alone. I just want to be alone.
Okay, friends, again, it's coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, June the 20th, 21st, and 22nd at the Multipurpose Event Center, Wichita Falls, Texas. Gloria Miers Productions, the 32nd Annual Legends of Western Swing Music Festival. Thursday, June the 20th, the lineup is Jake Hooker, Jody Nixon of Texas Cowboys, and Shoot Low Sheriff. Then on Friday, you've got Billy Mata and Texas Tradition, Dave Alexander's Big Swing Band, Kobe Carter. Saturday, Bobby Flores and the Yellow Rose Band, Jeff Woolsey and the Dancehall Kings, and Jason Roberts, Bob Wills, Texas Playboys. It's a great event, folks. We're talking each day. You get to hear each of these concerts twice each, the morning time and the evening time. It's 18 concerts total. Wow. I mean, hold it. Let's see. 3 and 3, 9, 27. Man, I tell you what, you really get your money's worth here. And you can check it all out, thelegendsofwesternswing.com. Also, you can call Gloria Miers, 318-792-3303, and make sure you let them know you heard about it right here on Billy Bowles Swingin' Country. Well, friends, last week we had that Leon Rausch tribute show. He was laid to rest last week. And I want to thank Skeebo Norris for securing some music I was needing for me, and much appreciated, Skeebo. We're going to hear from, he did a tribute album called Close to You. It was a big list of Cindy Walker songs, 20 of them. I had it on vinyl record, but I didn't have it on CD. Well, we're going to play you the title cut right now, show you the voice ranges of Leon Rausch. He could sing anything, like Billy Mata said, Crunio song, a country song, a western swing song, anything. He could do it all. And we're going to hear now Close to You and Ruidoso, both written by Cindy Walker. And we're going to follow that up with one from Tommy Thomsen.
Maybe I am not that one and only guy whose touch can thrill you to the sky and bring the love light to your eyes. But till the day the love you dream of comes your way, because I love you so, oh, let me stay close to you. And it may be that in your flights of fantasy they're never fantasies of me, but dream your dreams and let it. But till the day the one you dream of comes your way, because I love you so, let me stay close to you. Close to you. Close to you. I'm just a sentimental guy whose heart believes as time goes by you'll come to me with misty eyes, filled with love, for I'm the one you really love, and hold me just the way I'm dreaming of, close to The moon was high in the moonlit sky in Ruidoso, and there was only you and me and the winds that sighed through the trees. Just you and I and the love we shared, a love that told me how much you cared. Part of my lonely heart still there in Ruidoso. The sun was high in the cloudless sky in Ruidoso, and I remember how you cried when you said goodbye that day. But sometimes now, when the world is cold, I dream of you, and once more you hold me in your arms, and the world is warm with your memories, memories of you and me. and Ruidoso. Gone, I still love you so. I dream of you and the trails we rode, the campfire gleams and the mountain streams through my memories flow. Memories of New Mexico and Ruidoso.
Say, folks, this is Leon Rausch with the Texas Playboys. I might ask you to do me a favor this morning. Would you keep listening to Billy Bowles Swinging Country, because it's my favorite show of all of them. So stay tuned.
Sure would go good. A little talk with you sure would go good. A little table where the candles glow, down at the little place we used to go, and hold your hand in mine just like the old times. Baby, that sure would go good. A little music and lots of time, a little dancing with your cheek to mine, a little laughter and some little sighs, with love shining in your big brown eyes, the way they used to shine, just like the old times. Baby, that sure would go good. Baby, 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 why don't you come back where you belong? I miss you in the morning, miss you when the day is gone, and all night long. A little walk with you sure would go good. A little talk with you sure would go good, and hold you in my arms so close to me, with everything the way it used to be, and feel your lips on mine just like the old times. Baby, that sure would go good. Baby, 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 why don't you come back where you belong? I miss you in the morning, miss you when the day is gone, and all night long. A little walk with you sure would go good. A little talk with you sure would go good, and hold you in my arms so close to me, with everything the way it used to be, and feel your lips on mine just like the old times. Baby, that sure would go good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that started out with Close to You, the title cut off an album that Leon Rausch did. It was a tribute to Cindy Walker, 20 Cindy Walker songs. And Ruidoso, Leon Rausch premiered that in Ruidoso years ago at the Lincoln County Cowboy Symposium when they were paying honor to Cindy Walker. Then we heard Tommy Thomsen, Baby, That Sure Would Go Good. And I want to welcome back to Swingin' Country my good friend, Tommy Thomsen. How are you, Tommy?
Hey, Billy, real good. Thanks for having me on, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing great. We meant to have you on last week. We had some kind of technical difficulties, and I apologize once again. But you know what? I told you when that happened, I said, I will turn around and I will make lemonade. And
yes,
so,
there you go.
That's kind of my philosophy. And actually, it may be a good thing that happened because last week was my tribute show to Leon Rausch, as you know, and had quite a few folks talking about it. And we played that interview, his last ever radio interview, which was done to surprise you. When we World Radio premiered your CD, and you knew nothing about it. What was your reaction when you were listening to the show and suddenly there was Leon talking?
Well, I'll tell you what a surprise that was. Having your hero say good things about your project, And when we did this project, we had Leon not only in mind, but we had Leon in all of our hearts, because we knew for quite a while that his health wasn't in too good a shape, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to do this project and chose the people we did, because we felt everybody on there had a reverence and so almost a familial connection to Leon.
Right. And of course the title of the album was Timeless Treasures, a tribute to a living legend, Leon Rausch, and thank God the proof was right there in that interview. He loved it, he appreciated it, he loved what y'all put together, and I just wanted to get your reaction on that. And
well, I'll tell you what we're thinking is, because he did like it, we're going to take the same personnel and do Volume 2 and probably Volume 3, but it'll be Timeless Treasures to a Lasting Legend.
There you go. Good title.
So, yeah.
I know that you flew out from California to Fort Worth and was able to attend Leon's funeral services last week. And
yes, sir.
Please tell us about it.
Well, I went to the visitation the evening before. I thought that, the guy that's your singing hero, your whole Western swing career, that I owed it to him and to go down there, and thank God I could make it. And also as a representative of the Church of Western Swing, Leon liked what we were doing. He liked Henry, and he appreciated that we had taken it over and doing good things with that project.
Right.
And so on the visitation, I got to hang out with Casey Dickens and have some real intimate conversations with Doc Thomsen and of course, Alf. A lot of guys were there. And I spent about an hour there, and then it was time to go home for me. And there was some real close family friends in there, and then I saw Jason, of course, and some of the Playboys.
Right.
And then the next morning, it was a beautiful, beautiful service filled with love and it was just amazing. The tribute and what the sweet things people had to say, and it was amazing. And what the Playboys did, playing all the instrumental stuff,
right?
And you could just hear Leon's voice in there in those instrumentals,
Right.
And I was just going through some of my stuff, and I have the sheet music to Riadosa. Shows him and Rich O'Brien on there. And that's one of my, I probably end up framing it,
Well, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Yeah, so.
I've seen several videos that were taken at the service on Facebook, and I was proud that I was able to see what I've seen. Some stuff hasn't surfaced. I hope will,
Yeah.
I heard, the eulogy that Dr. Thomsen gave, and I heard the one that Ray Benson gave, and I've seen some of the music, and it was really, as you said, obviously a very beautiful service,
Yeah, it was good to see everybody, but in such sad circumstances,
Right.
And although the master has passed, we carry on.
Yes, and that's one thing that Leon imparted on me quite heavily in private conversation, was that this music must never ever die, and
well, that's the whole thing about being playing. Once you played Bob Wills' music, you can play with any other guy who's played Bob Wills' music, whether you know him or not.
There's truth in that.
He could be a total stranger, but if he's played Bob Wills' music, you'll have no problem, because that's the basis for the whole thing right there,
Mm-hmm.
And so we just try and achieve what little we can. Nobody can, I don't think, ever achieve what Bob achieved. The color and the distinction of his band and the fullness of that band. I mean, we try and imitate that, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But in its glory, it could never, I don't think it could ever be repeated,
Probably not, but I'll tell you what, it's coming mighty close. And I also am a big promoter of doing new music done the right way, because that's what keeps any genre perpetuating, is to have new material. And so much of the material Bob covered has never been covered again that it is brand new, Yeah, there's stuff, and also there's a value in doing it traditionally the way it's supposed to be done. Sure.
And not messing with the idiom, you know what I mean?
Yes,
improperly. I do. You need to pay respect to the genre by doing it correctly.
Amen.
And I always thought, the reason I've copied Leon is because I always thought that he did it correctly. That if he did it a certain way, well, that's the way it's supposed to be done. Because that's the way Bob wanted it done.
Yes, sir.
And he was certainly a student of Bob, coaching him all those years,
Well, I tell you what, Tommy, unfortunately we've run out of time, of course. That's the thing about radio, but I tell you what, I'm going to follow this up with two more cuts from your timeless treasure. I want to play My Confession and Good Night, Little Sweetheart.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I appreciate the call, Billy, and appreciate talking about my hero, the great Leon Rausch.
And I appreciate what you're doing, and I appreciate everything that you've got going on, and I appreciate you being on Swingin' Country to talk about our mutual hero.
All right, my friend. I'll see you down the trail.
All right. Adios. Keep swinging country.
Sweetheart, I'm all alone tonight, pondering o'er my wasted past. I see that you were always right, and now I'm at your feet at last. Take my heart and let it live. This is all I have to give. My heart would be so light, sweetheart, if you would say we'll never part. Sweetheart, you know I love you so. Why did I ever let you go? In dreams, you're all that I can see. So won't you reconsider me? My confession to you, dear, makes me shed a silent tear. My heart would be so light, sweetheart, if you would say we'll never part. Good night, little sweetheart, good night. I've enjoyed every moment with you. I know that the stars up in heaven, they're all getting jealous of me too. Good night, little sweetheart, good night. This party will make me so blue, so blue. For after you're gone, memories linger on. Good night, little sweetheart, good night. Good night, little sweetheart, good night. This party will make me so blue. For after you're gone, memories linger on. Good night, little sweetheart, good night. For after you're gone, memories linger on. Good night, little sweetheart, good night.
Oh, good night. That was brought to you by our friends at County Line Electric. Any electrical needs you have, Lubbock County, immediate surrounding area, you need but one number and one number only. That's 806-441-8854. That's the number to Jackie Tannery and County Line Electric. 806-441-8854. Handling anything you may need, from something simple like a ceiling fan or a motion detector light or parking lot lighting, getting more complex stadium lighting, rewiring or new wiring, anything you've got. Agricultural, commercial, residential, industrial, makes no difference. Above ground or below ground, they handle it all. That's County Line Electric, 806-441-8854. Let them know you heard about it on Billy Bowles Swingin' Country. They will light up your life. And my friends at Coyote Salsa will light up your taste buds. I guarantee you now. Queso, you like real queso for dipping or putting on? I love it on rice, for example. They got two varieties in your major supermarkets here in Texas. It is Black Tux and Silver Tux. The Black Tux is made with the roasted salsa. Extra little great flavor right there, I'm telling you. The salsas available in gentle, original, hot, scorching habanero, roasted, and chunky garlic, medium and hot. Also look for it in your Walmart and Sam's Clubs in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Missouri, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Tennessee, and Texas. And if you don't have it in your area, you can order it online. Kylitos, Kylitos, Kylitos.com. Everywhere I go, people are telling me their little experiments and so forth with Kylitos. Everybody is loving it. If you haven't tried it yet, try it. You'll see what all the buzz is about, I promise you. All right, well, now we're going to hear one by request. Had a request out of Big Lake, Texas. Mitch wanted to hear I'll Be Better in the Morning, HF Ritchie.
Well, I've been searching through this Bible for hours on end to understand how a man that lived like I have could ever hope to hold his hand. Well, it says that Jesus loves me. He was sent to save my soul. And if I only ask him, he'll come in and take control. Well, it'll be better in the morning when the preacher takes me down. When I walk down in that water and my feet's on solid ground. Well, it'll be better in the morning. Oh, sweet Jesus, hear my plea. Well, I'm a-going under dirty. When I come up, I'll be clean. this Bible, well, the more I understand that this man they call Jesus, he weren't no ordinary man. Well, you know, he walked on water, turned the water into wine. And if he performed these miracles, what can he do with a life like mine? It'll be better in the morning when the preacher takes me down. When I walk down in that water and my feet's on solid ground. Well, it'll be better in the morning. Whoa, sweet Jesus, hear my plea. Well, I'm going under dirty. When I come up, I'll be clean. But I'm going under dirty. When I come up, I'll be clean.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was requested music right there. Old Mitch Davis out in Big Lake, Texas requested that. HF Ritchie also from Big Lake, Texas. Fine song there. It's pretty much, I would call, a song of inspiration. And I'll be better in the morning. Thank you for requesting that, Mitch. And joining me on the phone right now is another friend of Mitch's and mine and a whole bunch of other folks, and that's our monthly meeting with Dena Wood, AWA Corner. Good morning, Dena.
Good morning, Billy. I tell you what, I need It'll Be Better in the Morning all the time. Thanks, Mitch Davis, for requesting that.
That's a great song. I really enjoyed that. And
and I met Mitch out at Cowtown, actually, last year, I believe it was.
Yes. Yeah, and he was there this year, and HF Ritchie is his stepdad, and HF was inducted several years back. And you talk about a statement of someone's character. Over 165 people from his past, many of which, or most of which, he had not seen in over 50 years, showed up to support him and see him receive that honor.
That's amazing. That is a testament, let me tell you.
It blew everybody's mind, including his, because it was a total surprise for him that a bunch of people had got together and put together, and man, something else to behold.
Yeah, it's something when they come together like that in those numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
When you're still alive and not wait till you're gone, you know?
Right, absolutely. Well, we're here to talk also, of course, about and by the way, mentioning Cowtown and Cowtown Society of Western Music. Congratulations once again to you, Promoter of the Year, and stuff like this. AWA Corner kind of helps you capture things like that.
It certainly does.
And tell us what's happening at the AWA. What news have you got for us, Dena?
Well, Bobby Newton has been having some conversation, and he's reached out to some folks to get some opinions on it. And I'd like to say that if anybody out there has an opinion and would like some input on it, he's talking about moving the AWA from that second week in March, which falls on Thursday, like in around March 13th, 14th, 15th, depending on where the year falls. And he's talking about moving it to the end of March. We're looking over at what's going on around us at those times, and we'd like to have some input on there. You can go to the AWA group, the Academy of Western Artists group on Facebook or the page, or you can email Bobby at working_cowboy@hotmail.com.
Right, and kind of like our friend Janice Brooks said, I'm flexible, but I understand the reasoning for it. There's so many events going on right there in that same time frame that makes it kind of difficult on a lot of people, I suppose. And I personally think it's probably a good idea, but we do need people's input and votes, I guess you would call it, and see what the general public thinks.
Right. There's been a lot of comments made so far, not only just by email, but, on the group and on the page. And, there's a lot of people that's in favor of it. And I know Doug Boggs said, well, that's good because I have a standing Thursday night gig on the third week. So, there's a lot of people who do have gigs and can't come on those times. So if we moved it, say, to the weekend or Friday, Saturday or something like that, it might be better. But anyway, just let us know and we can make a decision.
Right. And again, we'll remind folks that you can submit nominations already for next year's 24th Annual Academy of Western Artists Will Rogers Awards on your music. And you do that. Dena mentioned the address. I'll mention it again. working_cowboy@hotmail.com. And they take nominations in music-wise 3 genres: Western swing, Western, and pure country. If it's not in those 3 groups, don't submit it.
That's a fact.
I mean, that's my advice.
Well, that's a fact because that is what we take. Also, I wanted to bring up Indie Express. We're doing pretty good, and a lot of folks are coming on board. I've added a couple, 3 more DJs. Bobby Newton's always looking for them, as well as me, and we reach out to them, and then they agree to be put on the list, and then we put them there, and out it goes. I know I sent some out to Francis this past week, and I know I've touched base with, whenever we send those out, if those DJs don't open them, they can't get it. But, they may not play that CD either, but at least we're getting it to them. So I'm going behind and doing cleanup work, and I'm touching base with each of them so that if they've missed the email, if it's gone to their junk folder or something, that they can go back and look. And I've had several to come back and say, well, yeah, and so they go ahead and download it. I know that Dodie Brown in New Mexico, that was one that didn't recognize the address, so she didn't open it. But then as I touch base with each of these on a personal level, and that's a lot of work, but you know what? That's all I got to do, Bo.
There you go. All right. Well, I tell you what, we appreciate everything you do, and I do want to remind folks that we got a team, you and also Vicky Konetka helps us up. Man, she saved the necks last week. You had to go to a funeral, and I was worried about that because you was going into Oklahoma, and we all know what kind of condition much of Oklahoma's in right now. But anyway, each Saturday as you listen to Swingin' Country, go on my personal Billy Bowles, BOWLES timeline, and we have what we call Swing Back. And it's for you. You can watch the show unfold before your eyes with pictures of the artist, with the sponsors. You can comment and make friends and just, good fellowship round the world.
That's right. And we have a lot of folks, a lot of artists come in there, and that's a good time that you can ask those artists that are there questions and stuff. I know Rick Norcross out of back east, he's in Vermont. He's there almost every week without a fail, and Billy Mata and all those folks. Bob Marshall, he's cleaning his barn out when he listens. So
yeah, he thanks a horse poop when he thinks of me.
There you go, man. There you go. And also, I'd like to tell folks out there that Cathy Whitten has a Facebook group that's Friends of Cathy Whitten, the country club. And if you're not a member, I encourage you to look that up because there's a lot of good information. Cathy's really busy right now. She's back into her music a lot. And, she's hitting it with all she's got. So let's support her.
Absolutely, absolutely. And she was on my playlist today a little earlier. Well, thank you once again, Dena. We'll be talking to you again next month. It's the first Saturday of each month, folks. We call it AWA Corner. And coming out of this right now, I want to wish my dear friend Lucy Dean Record a happy 95th birthday today. And we're going to play one from her called Up the Lazy River, and it features pretty good bass sounds from the late Lee Barlow, passed away just about a year ago on this recording as well. And we're going to follow that up with a couple of tunes, one from Cowboy Joe Babcock and one from the Booger Swamp Rhythm section. Enjoy, friends.
When I was a little boy, I had my ups and downs. I had a little problem with the bully of the town. When I was feeling kinda low, my mother always gave me fried chicken and mashed potatoes and sweet milk gravy. I grew up and went to work on a farm in Tennessee. The lady of the house asked me what I like to eat. I said there's one thing that I crave, and I don't mean maybe. It's fried chicken and mashed potatoes and sweet milk gravy. One day while I was in the war, a letter came from home. That gal of mine was wondering if I loved her so. She asked me what I missed the most while serving in the Navy. I said fried chicken and mashed potatoes and sweet milk gravy. I got home and said to her, "You're sweet as you can be." But I told her from the first, now if you're gonna marry me, you're gonna have to learn to cook it if you're gonna be my baby. It's fried chicken and mashed potatoes and sweet milk gravy. We had a little boy and he was healthy as can be. I took him up to Mom and Dad's to see the family. Everybody asked me, "Joe, what do you feed that baby?" I said fried chicken and mashed potatoes and sweet milk gravy. I took sick one day and folks all thought that I would die. The preacher said you'd better come and say your last goodbye. I told the doctor there's only one thing that can save me. It's fried chicken and mashed potatoes and sweet milk gravy. Someday in that great beyond, away up in the sky, they say that there will be a lovely banquet in the sky. I don't care just what they serve as long as they will save me some fried chicken and mashed potatoes and sweet milk gravy. Springer Mountain chicken and mashed potatoes and sweet milk gravy.
Mama's been in the kitchen, she's been cooking up some food. Come on, let's all get ready, cause we need to be there soon. Well, tell all your friends and neighbors, cause they don't want to miss what a good time we'll be having at the Baptist cover dish. Well, there's corn and beans and taters, fried chicken to name a few. Well, there's cakes and pies and cookies, well, just a little slice will do. Well, there'll be so many dishes, anything that you could wish, as we gather all together at the Baptist cover dish. Well, the preacher said, well, let's bow our heads and let's pray before we eat. We'll ask the Lord to bless us, and then the line starts right behind me. We'll play a game of softball, we'll sing a song of bliss, as we gather all together at the Baptist cover dish. Well, there's corn and beans and taters, fried chicken to name a few. Well, there's cakes and pies and cookies, well, just a little slice will do. Well, there'll be so many dishes, anything that you could wish, as we gather all together at the Baptist cover dish. And we'll sing Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound together at the Baptist covered dish.
Well, friends, we have ran out of time once again. I thank you so much for joining us. And I want to thank again Becky Justice, Jeff Woolsey, Tommy Thomsen, and Dena Wood for joining in today's show as well. Well, thanks. We love you. Appreciate you listening. Until next time, may God bless you and yours. Keep swinging country, y'all. Adios.